Hey friends, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for my July roundup video. This one is sometimes pretty tricky. This month, since I did Christmas in July, I have kind of two separate basically accounts here. I have my Christmas side and I have my regular side. Um, it's it's kind of complicated. I've just been running my numbers for like ever, and I'm like $100 off somewhere, and I'm not sure if it's just my numbers, my math, or my writing everything. So I figured, you know what? I am just going to do this, get it on camera, and I will edit as I need to because I might need to. But the first thing we need to do is go over what I think I have, and then we'll open my challenges. So here we go. This is all the challenges I have done this month. So this whole top part here are all the mini challenges for Christmas in July that I finished. There are so many of them. I should have counted them. I didn't. Hold on. I'll do that fast. 36 Christmas in July minis, and it totaled $602. $602 in just Christmas minis. And that doesn't even count my Christmas savings challenges and stuff. Isn't that awesome? I'm pretty stoked about it. Let's finish Christmas while we're at it. So I had two Christmas binders, a green binder and a white binder. The green binder had a whole bunch of different a whole bunch of different creators in here. And I finished 7 challenges, and it totaled up to 590 challenges. Now, some of those had been in that binder a little bit before, a couple months before, and I played them a little bit, but the rest of them were mostly from this month, except for this Andy Foray. This Andy Foray is that Grinch one, that $300 Grinch one. I've been working on that for like a year. So I just happened to finish it this month. I put the rest of that money in, and that's why that number's so giant. It would have been 290 had it not been. 100 and 200, 300, 400, 5, yeah, 290. math, and I'm telling you. And so that was my green binder. My white binder is the binder that was from M at Plan to Save Designs. And I finished 6 of the challenges in her binder for $291. So that is a total of 602 between these binders. Nope, that is a total of 881 between these binders, plus 602 from my minis, which means this month alone, you guys, I saved $1,483 for Christmas. Now that number is exorbitant. It is giant. It is way too much to save in 1 month if you weren't prepared to do it. But I have been preparing to do this since last Christmas in July. I knew I wanted to do it because it was so helpful to me last year to have this money already saved in my bank account, ready to be spent for things I needed to spend. And if you've been catching any of my videos lately, you know that I want to order experiences for my kids ahead of time so that I have them ready and prepared. I want to go to the Rockefeller Center this Christmas to show my kids the Rockettes. I want to go on the Polar Express train this winter for my kids to have that experience. So those are things that are very expensive and take a lot of time and have to be planned ahead of time and have to be bought ahead of time. So that's why this amount is so high. Now, also, you'll remember that I have trackers in here for my Christmas stuff, like this one and this one and this one, and I will be doing those on another video this week sometime, but for right now I'm not going to do them. I'm going to let them alone because this video is going to be long enough. Now let's get into the regular savings. The regular savings, even though they were Christmas themed mostly, are still going to my regular sinking funds because they still need some love too. So for my Monday minis, I saved a total of $267. And I earmark all of my minis to go towards one of my sinking funds ahead of time. So I don't have to worry about where that money's going. I already know where it's going. And I just wait until the end of the month to put the money there. For my collabs and my group plays, I don't do it ahead of time, but I do put where almost all of those are going. except for this one. My 1K thank you for hitting 1,000 subscribers was $120. And I did not put that towards something specific. I left that out to go into my randomizer. That's the only one I didn't do. So the other thing is my savings challenges here at the bottom. Hold on, I'm running out of camera space. My savings challenges, I do not earmark these. These are the ones that become my randomizer. All of this money, I then lump together at the end and I randomize out into my sinking funds. So all of these together was $547. Now, I did add that 120 up here that I didn't have a place for, and I should have $667, but I don't know if I do. But my total should be $1,235, not including any of the Christmas ones, not including them. So what I do, if this makes sense to you, is I write down all my sinking funds here. And now I know that one of my minis, I'll Always Save, saved me $30. And it was going to car maintenance. So what I did is I just wrote $30 over here. I know that that's going into car maintenance. And then I will be randomizing my car maintenance envelope. So I don't know what else I'll add there. So I'm adding $30 plus, I don't know. And then for my girls' dance, I'm adding $30 in there. But I do know I need to add $120 more. Now, I'm not going to randomize dance, but I am going to take $120 and put it in there. So I will not be randomizing quite as much. Get it? Oh, that's where my difference is. That's where my $120 difference is. I think my math is right. Okay. Same thing with windows. I saved four challenges between all of these for my window payments, and that came up to $92. So I'm definitely putting $92 towards my windows this month in addition to my minimum payment, but I also am going to randomize some money. Okay, makes sense? So that's what I did. So now what I get to do is I get to open up my savings challenges. And this time I have to separate them between Christmas and not Christmas. Now, all of my minis for Christmas, the 30 some odd ones that I had in there from my minis for Christmas, I did not save the money, but I did write the number of them on there. Oh, see, those are my, not my minis. But the challenges, I do have the money on there. So I am going to add them all up and make sure that my Christmas amount is correct. And I sure hope it is. So these are all of the minis that I completed for Christmas in July. All of these right here. So what I'm going to do is just go through these and type in this number and add these all up and make sure my number here matches my number in my binder. So let me do that one real quick. Okay, so my total is 602 and my total here is 602. So I really did save $602 with my minis. So thank you guys so much for all of these awesome minis that were all freebies. And I appreciate everyone who put all these in there. Guys, this was such an awesome thing to do this summer. And I just really appreciate everyone for joining in and having fun with that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go through my Christmas challenges, which were up here, and see if those numbers match. So let me go through those here quickly as well. Make sure my money matches in here. Okay, guys, I don't know what happened. I have $100 more than I should, and I don't know why. I mean, it's a great problem to have. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it, I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. But I have 1335 instead of 1235. I don't know where it came from, but it is what it is. That's what I have. So now what I'm going to do, since I have my money, I am going to go through my sinking funds and put the money that I know is going in there. Actually, I'm going to take all of them out. It's easier to do this without the binder. The binder gets to be too bulky. Here's what I'm doing. So for car maintenance, I know I'm putting in $30. So 20 and 30 is going to go underneath car maintenance because that will help me know what was before and what was after. Dance is definitely going to be getting 150. So I'm going to put in my 150, and that is not getting any more. I know that dance is only going to have $150 in here. Right now, I am not paying anything for dance. So July reallocation. So I now have $150 in here. Now at the end of this month will be registration for dance. So I'll have to pay for registration for dance. And that will start costing me money. But I know that girls dance is now done for the month and it has $150 in there. Windows is getting 92. So 50, 70, 90, 92. And I'm going to put that underneath. Mower is getting 82. Yeah, mower's getting 82. 20, 40, 60, 80, 82. It's going to go under. Kids activities is getting 68. 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, and 68. Their 529 accounts is getting $60. So I'm going to do 50 and 60. And PSECU, which is for a new car, is getting 79. So 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 79. Now school's getting nothing. And Canva's getting nothing. Now, I did want to show you my Canva came out. My yearly subscription to Canva came out. So I only have like $35 left in here. But I was thinking that should probably come out of Sarah Saves 07. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that because I really shouldn't have cleaned out my whole category here for Canva subscription. So this should probably come out of Sarah Saves 07, and I might do that. So I might move some money around and fix that, but I'm not sure yet. Nothing's going to school. Nothing's going to Canva. So I can move those to the side. Birthday is getting $36, and I know that nothing else is going to go into this. So let me add, so this is 8-3. July Real is going to get 36. So 341 should be in here. And I'm going to just set this to the side and I will figure that out later. Oh no, I need to put money in here. 20, 30, 35, 36. So that's going to go in there. And I will condense that later. Self-care isn't getting anything else, but it is going to get 25. So let's pull this out and put 8-3 July plus 25, 30. I don't know what that is. Can't do that math. 25. Set that to the side. Sarah Saves 07 is getting 24. July plus 24, 20, 22, 24. Set that to the side. Nursing binder's not getting anything. And travel is getting 162. no, 160. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 162. 162 to travel. So I'll set that to the side. And then I decided to designate $60 more out of my randomizer towards my summer savings challenge that I've been working on. So I'm going to take $60 and put that into my summer savings challenge. Let me write that on here. Summer savings for 60. So I know where that needs to go. And I'll clip this together. Set that to the side. Okay, so now all this money that I have left is going to be randomized into these 6 categories: car maintenance, windows, mower, new car, 529 accounts, and kids activities. Make sense? And then once I'm done with that, I'll be able to see what our totals is, how much we added to this in total. And what I decided to do is I'm going to mix this money up this time instead of rolling a die and seeing how much I'm going to put in there. All right, guys, here we go. I have a lot of very big bills in here, so this won't take very long. I'm going to use a 4-sided die because, like I said, the bills are all like pretty big. So even like that just got a 1 and it's a $20 bill. So I'm okay with just getting a 1 on some of them. I mean, yes, some will still get more than others, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hate 1-sided die. I mean, 4-sided die. It's just too hard to pick up. Oh, I can't give the ones a $1 bill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, just kidding. Gotta give it a 20. 1, 2, 3. You guys know I cheat. It's just the thing I do. 1, 2, 3. 1. I am envious of the creators out here who are hard and fast on their cheating rules. You know, there are some times where I want to yell through my screen and be like, oh my God, just put $1 more in there and finish it. Drives me crazy. All right, let's just start down here. This is my kids' 529 accounts. We are starting this with $60, so there's $60 under here. And let's see what we are adding to it. Oh my gosh, a lot of money. All right, so plus 60 plus 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 91. 60 plus 91. So 6 plus 9 is 50, 151. 151 is going into my kids' 529 accounts, which is amazing because then I can split that 3 ways and make a deposit for my kiddos. Awesome. Lay that to the side. Oh, no, I can't. I want to tell you my total. No, I can't. I'm just going to split it 3 ways. All right. Video's too long as it is. All right. So PSECU, which is going to be for a new car at some point in my life, when we get there, is going to get 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. 65. Let me just get my little calculator. 65 plus 79 is 144. 144. That will go on my tracker, so you guys will be able to see my tracker later this week. But I'm already at, let's see. Guys, I do that all the time. I'm adding 144 to this. Oh, I'm at 1829 plus 144 plus 144. Oh my gosh, I'm almost going to be done with that tracker. 1973. July Real. That's what we're going to be at, is 1973. And I will put that in my tracker and be able to visualize it. Okay. Next is kids activities, which has one whopping $1 in it. We are putting in 68 and we are adding $20, $40, $50, $60, $65, $70, $72, $74, $76, $77. So 77 plus 68. We're putting $145 into kids' activities, which means we're going to have $146 in kids' activities now. Because I literally had $1. Oh my God. I had like nothing. I had to take 30 bucks out of here for gymnastics because I didn't have any money in here. Kids. Oh, nope. July. Plus 145. So we're at 146. Hallelujah. Again, I'm going to go through this later so that you don't have to watch all that. Next category is my mower. Now, we put some good money in here. We put 82 in plus, let's see. Oh, it looks like this one got a lot of the lower bills. That stinks. That's okay. So mower is getting 82 plus 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 75, 77, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. So 83 plus 82. 83 plus 82 is 165. That is more than a minimum payment for this mower. So let's see. We're going to see what my new total for my mower is going to be. We're going to subtract 165 from my total right now is $629.92. Whoops. $629.92, right? 692.92. Why couldn't I do that? Minus 165. Oh my God, guys, we're almost at the 500 mark. 527.92. Oh my God, we're almost done with my mower payment. Oh my God, I'm so excited about that. All right, second to last is my window payment. Windows received 92 plus 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 67, 69, 8, 70. 70. So 70 plus 92 is 162, which is almost my minimum payment. We're at $3,317 for my window payment. We are going to take off another 162. So let's see, 3317.02 minus 162. We are now down to $3,155.02, which means next month we will definitely be under the $3,000 mark. Guys, that's so exciting. Oh my God. Okay, last one is my car maintenance. Guys, I have a cool story to tell you about my car maintenance while I sort this money. So we had to get new brakes and rotors for our car, which, as you know, is very expensive. And we also had to go get another couple things fixed. We bought the warranty for our car when we purchased it, but so we pay $100 when something has to be done to it, but then pretty much everything else is under the warranty. So we have gone in like 4 times now for this stuff. And then we had to get the brakes and rotors. And then I had to get a new key fob and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, the owner of the dealership called me one day and said, hey, I just wanted to let you know that we really appreciate your business and you continuing to come to us when you need things fixed. And we just wanted to give you a $500 rebate. $500. They sent me a check in the mail for $500. Look, I even put it on my paper, plus $500. So I was down to $236 in here, and now I'm up to $736 because I put in that rebate. Isn't that amazing? I was like, well, that's how you keep customers, you know? Like, I will continue going to them because they took care of me. Anyway, car maintenance is getting $30 from the get, and now it's getting 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 87, 89, 91 more dollars. So it's getting 91 plus 30, it's getting 121 total. Oh my, 736 plus 121 for July. So our new total is 736 plus 121. I wrote that in the wrong line, is 857 for car maintenance. Awesome. All right, that is it. I could show you me doing all of this, but you guys, this video is long enough. You don't need to watch it. But I am now going to go through all of my things and condense all my money because it needs to happen now. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here this July. I hope August is just as good to us, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.